There is nothing worse than stepping on the gas and feeling the engine rev up, but the car hardly moves, or feeling a harsh clunk when it finally decides to shift gears. If your automatic transmission feels like it is slipping, getting stuck in one gear, or has thrown your vehicle into limp mode, you might be looking at a code P0774. This stands for Shift Solenoid E Intermittent. This is a generic code common in Toyotas, Dodges, Hondas, and many others. Inside your automatic transmission, there is a complex maze of fluid channels. The computer controls little electric valves called solenoids to direct transmission fluid through these channels to engage the clutches and bands that actually change your gears. Think of them as the traffic cops of your transmission. Code P0774 means the computer has lost reliable contact with Shift Solenoid E. It is intermittent, meaning the problem comes and goes, which can be super frustrating to diagnose. One minute it drives fine, the next you're stuck in third gear. The causes can range from a failing solenoid to bad wiring, but do not overlook the most obvious culprit, which is dirty fluid. If your transmission fluid is low, burnt, or full of sludge, it can clog the tiny screens in the solenoid and cause it to stick. Your absolute first step should be to check the fluid level and condition. If it looks like dark coffee or smells like burnt toast, a fluid and filter change might be all you need. If the fluid is clean, you need to inspect the wiring harness going into the transmission. Look for heat damage, corrosion on the pins, or wires that have rubbed through against the metal case. If the external wiring is solid, the problem is likely inside the pan. You would need to drop the transmission oil pan to test the solenoid directly with a multimeter. You're looking for a specific resistance reading, usually nearly 0 ohms, or whatever the factory manual specifies. If the solenoid is open or shorted internally, swapping it out is usually straightforward once the pan is off. It is a messy job, but fixing this solenoid can save you from a complete transmission rebuild down the road.